Hi, this is Coach David Halal. We're gonna continue with our dating talk, and I'm gonna entitle this one "Let's Talk Dating Part 1." We're probably gonna have at least 5 part on this one. Let's Talk Dating Part 1. Are you ready? I'm ready. All right. We talk about multiple subject, and we've been in dating, and we kind of, I pass, quickly, through dating, sex part 1 and 2, to show the sexual polarity between between feminine energy, masculine energy, or between masculine energy, and feminine energy. It's a wide spectrum. However, it's kind of like when you were in school, when they were doing infinity and they do that line, and zero is in there, minus is on the left, and this and that. So we both of men and women travels between that spectrum psychologically. So it's very important. However, today we just want to go more into the dating and give you some keys, some things for you and for us to understand and to remember while we're choosing our mate, or whether it's a mate or you're just dating casually and playing the field or whatever you want to call it. You must. I think the last thing that I talked about was I said invest time before you invest your life, because your life is all the time that you have and that you will have. Don't settle. That doesn't mean you're gonna find a perfect person, but don't settle. Don't settle in your ways. Don't settle in your desires. What you want is what you want. It's kind of like if you go into the beach and you're looking for an ocean. If you need an ocean, don't camp by a creek. You understand? If you need a vast, ocean, don't stop by how I call it, a creek. Reason why is because you won't be satisfied. You won't enjoy your life. Because you would always feel like you have shortened or selling yourself short. It's very important to conversate, to talk, to change ideas with the one you're dating. It's very important because in the multitude of conversations, there is understanding. Right? There is understanding, and once you understand, then you'll be able to pick or to choose what you want. Right? Before you commit your life, before you, because before you give your life away, before you give, your all your time away to somebody, make sure, because nobody is ever as they first appear. It took a few months, a few years even. But at least in the first 90 days, the scientists and people that have written many books on dating, they said that within 90 days, especially if you're with them very often, within 90 days to 180 days, which is between 3 months and 6 months, you will find out, if you really want to be with them. A lot of people, they just think that, by going out, they just, oh my goodness, they project their desires, their wants, their passion on somebody else, and then find out totally, later on they become totally disappointed. Why? Because it's not the person they want, and yes, you might be kissing and doing other things, but kissing only reveal skill, not love. And you should think about this. Your opinion of them should concern you way more than their opinion of you. My opinion of you should concern me more than your opinion of me. Because you might love me and I don't love you. You might feel that I'm the right person. But if I don't feel you're the right person, it really doesn't matter, does it? So that's extremely important. Never stop comparing while you're dating. Comparing. Never stop comparing what you want with what they have, with what they want. Because relationship is an investment. With an investment. It's an investment, right? Because you should never compare. Stop comparing. This is what I want. I want honesty. They're not honest. I want loving. They're not loving. You understand? I want integrity. They're not, So you have to compare what you have in you. Never stop comparing. Right? And you must understand sometimes you have to stop the dating process. With whoever it is. You start going out and then you find out, you know what? It's not worth it. Because not every mountain is worth the climb. Not every mountain, my battery is dying. Not every mountain is worth the climb. Right? Because a mountain might be beautiful, but once you get close to it and it's too rocky or it looks like you might hurt yourself. Right? It's not worth the climb. So you gotta stop and unclimb and go down and stop, because otherwise you're gonna get yourself in trouble. Also, you'll find that dating or any relationship, it's never an equal investment. One will give way more than the other. So one will give more, one will receive more. The one who's giving will not receive as much. Whether it's time, money, energy, right? So don't ever say, well, it's 50-50. It should not ever be 50-50. It's never going to be 50-50. Somebody might say that just so they can, oh, it's 50-50. I believe in 50-50. It's never 50-50. Because we don't have the same experience, we don't have the same knowledge, the same wisdom, we don't have the same amount of money, we don't spend the same amount of, we don't spend our time the same way, right? So it's never an equal investment. And anytime you feel like there is an unspoken concern, talk about it. Right? Talk about it. Don't ever say, well, I don't want to talk about it. No, you need to confirm. What's the concern here? What's the problem? Right? What's the problem? Now we're talking about somebody who's actually dating, not going out on a date, but who's actually dating, who has whether a girlfriend or boyfriend or just dating casually with different people. They need to, when you talk to them, apart from, yes, you're having fun and you hanging out and hooking up or whatever, but you need to pay attention to these things if you're looking for a mate, that is. Don't let, because you have to confirm and you have to reach, right? You have to reach, because reaching is the seed for reaction. Reaching, right? Reaching is extremely important. And it reveals hidden truth. It reveals things that are hidden that they would otherwise, or you would never find out, or they wouldn't tell you otherwise. You see, that's extremely important. You also need to reach, right? That's very important. And some people you'll find, in dating, you'll find some people that are very sarcastic, right? But what they understand, sarcasm kills desire. Because if somebody is too sarcastic, except if that's your type, which most people, it could be you might like to use sarcasm, but you don't want it directed at you. Why? Because it kills desires. Last one I'd like to say is skill at love. Right? Skill at love talk. You need to talk and let your feelings out when you're dating. Or what I'm saying is certain things that you don't want, certain things that you want, certain things that you would like to express, what the desires and wants, things of that nature. Pay very close attention. Pay very close attention to that. Right? So skill at love talk is not love. Just because somebody can talk, just because somebody is really good at talking, just because somebody is very good at, romantic talk, they're very good with poem and, sweet talk you, that does not mean they will love you or they do love you. Skill at love talk is not love. Few know this. Not a lot of people know that. Because a lot of people think just because somebody is sweet doesn't mean they love them. Right? So you pay very close attention to that. I'm going to stop here with Let's Talk Dating Part 1. And we're going to go straight to second one because we're almost 12 minutes and I don't want to make these videos too long for you not to have time to, if you want to watch one and then you go to work or doing something and you come back, you watch two. Okay? This is Coach David Halal, fearlessly and passionately teaching you from A to Z. And don't forget to subscribe down on the left. Don't forget to subscribe. Like my videos, share with your friends, with your families, on your phone, on your Facebook, everywhere. Let the world be known that the coach is loosed. Bye.